Basically, Mel and your family, uh, not that it would be the same as in the police, but it would be some form of witness protection that we're offering you as jobs. You know, it would not be forever, but it would be a form of witness protection for the time being. You know what I mean? Deep down, by helping your family. So we are extending a helping hand. You know, we are willing to uproot your entire family, get you situated, live close to the base, be able to travel to the base, you know, and have a daily job. You know, you could save some money. You know, and so forth. We'd look at different options. Nothing is done concrete, but we would have to employ you, you know, no matter what, in the forces. Provided you realize you have to keep everything on a need to know basis, no matter what. So cell phone service minimum, you know, no posting on Facebook mail, no, you know, stuff like that. You can't show, you know, you have to understand this. It will be a little more strict if you, for you if you do choose this lifestyle. But it's a great career, great option. You meet interesting people. It's fun, you know, working in forces because you're always doing something interesting, and you would be, you know, getting an earlier pension than normally, and a lot of benefits, you know. On the plus side, you know, it looks good on a resume no matter what, Mel. You know what I mean? You don't have to stay in the forces forever, but working for the forces looks good on a resume, you know, no matter what. All I'm saying, you know. So yeah, you know, especially Matthew, you know, will open some doors for him. Your dad can already use a most as a mechanic, minor training on you know, military equipment, with which are rush cells and stuff like that. But you know, your father will do fine. You know, your mother, we'd look at a safe job for her. You know, so we understand it's not like we're gonna turn her into super soldier overnight. You know, your parents are getting older. You know, it's not like we're gonna send them to combat. And you for yourself, you know, you lack the experience. You don't have the education. It's not like we're gonna send you to war, Mel. You know, you don't know how to fight. You know, no offense. You know, so we wouldn't put you in danger. Hope you understand that we're not stupid. You know, we're not gonna just put your life on the line for no reason without you being prepared to handle it. You know, you have to realize we are brave to do this work. You know, we put our lives on the line for this country every day for our people. You know, and we do it because we love our job. You know, we love saving people. We love our country. You know, and we're all family, and especially in GTF2, right? I'm becoming part of a family. I feel like I'm getting to know more of these guys and girls, and I feel like I'm making a lot more friends. And I don't know all their names, but exactly my point. I'm still making more friends. You know, so like I said, this is not hush money mail, but we do realize we would have to keep you in sort of a little uh, witness protection, you know, because you are technically implicated. We could choose not to, Mel, and we could choose to tell you go fuck off, fuck yourself, you know, but we're not like that in the forces. We have a heart. That's part about being a soldier is having a heart, Mel. You have to have a big heart to be, you know, branding this flag. And you know, I spent most of my life in Canada, you know, and I love this country. You know, I respect it, and I love our rights and freedoms. You know, it was extended by England. You know, Justin Trudeau's father fought for our rights. You know, uh, we have rights because of him. You know, this country is its own country because of him, because of a Trudeau. You know, so am I proud of having the Trudeau name? More or less, a bit. Even though I know that Justin Trudeau's mother cheated on Pierre, to get pregnant with Justin. But Justin idolizes his father. Yeah, to him, to Justin, his father is still Pierre Elliott Trudeau. And that's what I respect out of Justin. It's not who provided the seed. It's who raised you, that who should be your parent, no matter what, right? So I do respect him for that. He always looked up to Pierre, right? So am I proud of being a technically a Trudeau? Yeah, I'll say yes. Well, Justin Trudeau was not such a bad prime minister. He did a lot of good for this country, good or bad. He was there for our people. He made some mistakes, but everyone does in life, you know, and that's what we look at is the good. And sometimes it's on a need to know basis what has to be done. You know what I mean? So and and Mel, like I said, before you proceed with bringing me to court or whatever, understand that we would be forced to, because of you, to declassify a lot of documents that could compromise the security of the nation. My mom went on missions. She was Air Force, and Secret Service. She was on missions all the time. Basically checked up on me on her free time. Through electronics or whatever. That's what I was told. This is what I was told. I was not told all her service medals and stuff. I asked, but they said we'll tell you more in the future. You know, uh, I asked if they had more pictures of my mom for one, and they said they'll see what they can do. But since it's Secret Service, not much, Mel. So please talk it over as a family, because it could help you guys, and it could help us, fill in some positions, some seats. Uh, it's not like you're gonna use a gun every day. You will be trained to use a gun. Mel, you will have to still be trained on how to use a gun, at least minimum a sidearm. You know, so get ready for that. It's a different experience. You are put in charge of a firearm. I'm not saying you'll have a gun on you all the time, depending on what you do, but you will have to have some training if you are gonna be working for us. So it will be strict. Strict lifestyle. Uh, but hey, guys at GTF do smoke weed, on the call floor. You know what I mean? They just take puffs right there. They don't even bother going outside. You know what I mean? I hear them all the time, so it's not that bad. It's only new recruits that are really, strict on, once you made your service. It's like, we got a little more leeway if we're higher in rank to begin with. You get more freedoms. And that's the best part about this is you can always climb up higher and higher and higher and higher and get better and better jobs, no matter what in the military, or you can always qualify for something more down the road. Especially if you win a certain service medal, and it looks good on a resume. You know what I mean. You did something amazing. And, on the battlefield, you save a bunch of lives of your squad mates, or you did something, you were badass or whatever. You earned yourself a Purple Heart, for example. That looks really good, and would get you in GTF too, right? So all I'm saying is, there's that. You never know, and we always are looking for people. So we're offering the hand, an open hand. Are you interested? Basically, are you? Would you consider this kind of work? But at least you are understanding a little more, and so tuck it over. Uh, I'm not sure exactly how we would do this, but we would have to uproot your entire family to live closer to a base where we could employ you, especially for Matthew, get him trained to fly, and he might actually be further trained down the road for more flight missions using my invention, and might have to undergo surgery if he wants to. But we'll discuss this in the future. Uh, for the time being, we would need him as a pilot, and it would be about 2 years of school to get good. It's about 2 years of training. Mel. He would still have to go through basic training and go through that 2 year course, no matter what. And if he's selected for GTF2, we already want him. That's the thing. He's already selected for having a good heart, period. We eye people who have a good heart, and would do the right thing, normally. Uh, Sometimes we would actually rather employ a serial killer because at least he would fucking do the job. So it depends. It really depends. We've seen it all. We hear a lot of stories. Uh, but you don't want to know. You know, uh, think smart. Because this could be a life changing opportunity for you and your family. You would have to abandon your entire lives and start fresh, and would live under a secret identity if you choose to be working for GTF2 down the road and you choose to retire, you would still live under a fake identity, you know, and constantly have to cycle your identity and change names. And that's the reality of it, you know, Mel. And if someone would find out you're a GTF2 member, you have to do exactly what I was supposed to normally do, a cleanup order. I don't want to discuss it more. We're honestly just giving you a different opportunity because you got no case anyways, and uh, your family's going through a hard time. We know. Uh, we did check into it, and we can see you're having a little hard time paying bills and stuff. So it makes sense that we would open a hand to help. A little. Uh, before you end up, worse. Consider it. I know your father would probably be happy with his job because he would sit on his ass most of the time instead of working on crummy old cars that are falling into pieces. Uh, he would just be at the base ready to fix anything that would be broken, and everything is reliable. You know what I mean? You think an armored truck is just built like a normal Chev or Ford or no, superior grade equipment and materials used. They're built to withstand fucking bullet shots and missiles, and it would take about 10, 15 RPGs to blow up a Rochelle. You know how that is? An RPG would blow up a person. Now it's a rocket propelled grenade. It's a rocket launcher. An RPG, it would take about 15 rockets to blow up a Rochelle. So imagine how easy your dad's job is gonna be. Just maintaining equipment, making sure everything is working fine. You know, that's all it is. So it's on the table. Mel, you can talk to me and the rest of your family. We are offering a chance in case you want it. I'll be here. If you don't want it, it's fine. I would respect that. But before proceeding with any threats or anything, realize that, what I'm saying. Realize the dangers. Realize, what I've been through, and realize what GTF2 is going through, all the time. And realize you would put the security of Canada a little in jeopardy because we would have to reveal possibly some stuff my mother did or whatever, and it could cause concerns. We wouldn't necessarily want to declassify everything. It would, uh, and we might actually have to. That's the thing. We might actually already have to because, is what it is. So we're asking you to be basically please be considerate. Think about it. Think about what you're doing. No matter what, because uh, we don't want more terrorists after us. You know, uh, so there's that. Have a good day.